Good morning, everybody. My name is Rebecca Olaguibel. I am the Director of Retail and Business Development here for the City of McAllen, and I would like to thank you guys for joining us this morning. What a beautiful day in McAllen. Who loves this sun? We are happy to be out here this morning. We are here with our national retail partners like Simon Property Group and some of our local business people. Local business people have done a major investment here in McAllen. They are the entrepreneurs that make McAllen unique, and without them, where would we be? Along with our national retailers, we have Simon Property Group here with us. RGV Cupcakes, one of our local talents. Hawthorne Sweets, and several of our department heads from the Development Center. We have Michelle Leftwich, which is one of our assistant city managers. Mr. Josh Ramirez with Health. Luis Vasquez from Permits. Am I missing anybody? At this time, I'd like to bring up Mayor Jim Darling.
Hey, thank you, Rebecca, and welcome. And this is an exciting time. You know, I saw where Alex is here, right, for Mission, and he mentioned Mission growth, and McAllen grew into Mission, and that's why Mission's number 1 or 2. And as I was going across the Expressway, I realized, and I think it's happened, is Mission's grown back into McAllen on the retail side, and so it's really exciting. I call it the West Side story. If you take a look at it, looks like Las Vegas with the marquees over there. But you know, it's important that McAllen's been unique over the years in that we've always maintained our position as the #1 city in the state of Texas on per capita sales tax. But I think I heard Roy this morning say we kind of took it for granted, but we no longer can take those kind of things for granted. And we work very diligently to attract new businesses to our area. And so I think some of that has resulted in what we see is retail restaurants and rooms, and that's really what the West Side story is all about, an increase in retail, restaurants, and hotel rooms, and it's an exciting time. I think when I've had more compliments on our development, our development process since we moved into the new area, but not only a new area, but a new attitude. And I've had developers actually come up and tell me how great it is to do business in McAllen, and that's something I think all of us elected officials are very proud of. So you're going to hear from some very exciting people on exciting projects. We're excited as you hear the bulldozers going on in the background. That's going to happen all through this area with new hotels, new restaurants, new retail, an exciting time to be in McAllen, not only on the west side, but all over our city. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. City of McAllen is a leader here in South Texas, and we wouldn't be the leaders without a fantastic, dynamic, very smart leader, Mr. Roy Rodriguez, City Manager.
That really did catch me by surprise when she started saying all those words. I was wondering who we were going to introduce, because he wasn't on the list. Sorry. I'm not real sure that describes me, but I will tell you this, that there's a new attitude in this city, and I'm just a part of it. We are very serious about moving forward. I think the position that we created, that Rebecca has filled, did many things. One is very simple, is that we're not taking things for granted. It's our responsibility and really our duty to our community to ensure that we reach out not only to developers that are not here, but the ones that are here, and the ones that have committed, and the ones that are thinking about it, to ensure that this is their home. This is a community that cares about them, that they need to realize that we are here for them. Too many times in the government world, we forget that. And we're not going to forget that in McAllen. We're serious about our future. By providing these types of developments, that means that we have retail, but it means that we have jobs. And that means that our property taxes stay low. So there's so many things that are connected when we do this type of development. We just have taken it for granted so long. I talked to Mr. Garza this morning from Kobe. How can Kobe not be on our list? Well, I think it has to do with we're in this transition of how we do things different. So Mr. Garza, thank you so much for being here, and I will be in your restaurant this week. So I think that's that's a great example of the things that are happening here. We're going to continue to focus on these types of development and endeavors. The people behind me are the ones that make these things happen. My job's easy. You know, I get a contact from someone and I say, I want that to happen, and they make it happen. And that's what we're going to continue to do. Thank you so much for being here. This is what our future is going to look like. It's not going to be too long from now where you're going to see buildings of 3, 4, 5, and 6 stories behind us, directly behind us. And here soon, we're going to make another announcement about things that are going to happen in this great city of McAllen that I'm so proud to be a part of. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. I'd also like to acknowledge we have our McAllen CVB representatives. We have our representatives from La Quinta. And at this time, I'd like to bring up to the stage the Embassy Suites developer, Mr. Barry Patel, Mayor Barry Patel.
Mayor, City Council, City officials, CVB, thank you very much for having me here today. It's an exciting time. About a year ago, I had approached the city to do a development here, the Embassy Suites Hotel, a full-service hotel that we wanted to do for a while, but the opportunity came along about a year ago. And the mayor at that time had asked me, Barry, what is it that we can do to help, to help your project happen? And I said, Mayor, I really don't need anything except an expeditious city, city staff that could help make things happen, And he said, done. And I appreciate that, Mayor. That really, in a process, in the 12 months since we first approached the city, which was about 11 months ago, we're at a point where next month we'll have city permits to start construction. And that's for a project that is about it's over 150 rooms with meeting space and so forth. That's a biggest project we've done in the Rio Grande Valley. And we've never had a city government that had a case officer actually for your project. That when you went up and talked about plans and so forth. By the way, for the next 30 days, Luis is my best friend. Of course, he's in the permitting department, but they just did an exceptional job in expediting things, helping us through the process. So for that, as a businessman, I'm very grateful. I think McAllen presents a fantastic opportunity for business for the future. With the new highway from Mazatlan to Reynosa, SpaceX coming down South Padre Island, this is an exciting time. A new renaissance with a brand new performing arts center that's under construction. I think this McAllen has arrived, and we're glad to be a part of that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Patel. In the crowd today, we also have from Los Asados, newest development here in McAllen is Arturo Roel, who's the president of Los Asados. If you could give us a wave. There you are. 18 million visitors to La Plaza Mall annually. Simon Property Group is one of our national retail partners that we hold in very high regard. Behind me today, I have Mr. Jeff Dozier, the new La Plaza Mall manager. Jeff?
Good morning. Thanks so much to the city for having us. On behalf of the owners of Palms Crossing, I want to tell you how happy we are to be here, how proud we are to be a part of McAllen, and to reiterate what's been said, a great development environment, a partnership that we're very proud of. I'm the new guy to the Valley, and I've been told of this great working relationship that we have with the city of McAllen. So we're very excited to be part of the community, and particularly today to be able to announce 2 new restaurants under construction behind us, Zoe's Kitchen and the Corner Bakery. They'll be opening in the spring. So on behalf of the owners of Palm Crossing, thanks for having us, and we look forward to the future with McAllen. Thanks.
And lastly, some of our local entrepreneurs' talent. We have the RGV Cupcake ladies. If you can say a few words about about your experience here in McAllen.
Okay. Hi, it's nice to meet everyone. I'm Erica, this is Sabrina, and this is Johanna. And us three, we own the RGV Cupcake Factory. We're just honored to be here first and foremost. I just need to say that. 3 years ago, we went on to compete on a Food Network show called Cupcake Wars. And we went on and we won. And we were the first team in Texas to win the championship. But not only that, at the end of the show, we made sure that we paid tribute to where we were from. And it was important to say that we were from the Rio Grande Valley, and it was important for us to say that we were from McAllen, Texas. And since then, we've grown to expand. But it was also kind of important that our second shop was going to be, bigger and better. And we just decided to stay in McAllen because we love McAllen so much, and we've been received so well, and we really appreciate that, and we're very thankful. And I'll hand the mic over to Sabrina.
Thank you, everyone. We are so proud to be here and to be a part of this ceremony, and McAllen has given us such great feedback, and we are so happy we chose Simon Properties for our second location. It's been so great here. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I mean, they basically said everything we needed to say. I mean, when we did have an opportunity to open up our second shop, we looked all over the place. We went from Brownsville to Rio Grande City, and I mean, we had every opportunity to open up in every other city, but we decided to stay in McAllen because they just treated us so well. And, the city people always, were so helpful with everything, and we opened up the shop, fairly quickly. So we're just very happy to stay here and bring more business here to McAllen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. One of the things that we're doing in retail and business development is preparing for our annual conference. We have a conference coming up in November real soon where we go up to Dallas and we recruit businesses that we would like to see here in McAllen. So I am located at City Hall, City Manager's Office, second floor. If there's any businesses that you think we need to get down here to McAllen, give me a call, send me an email. I'm happy to make those appointments. And closing remarks, Mayor Darling.
I didn't know that. Well, as you can see, it's one of the things we want to emphasize is we're very supportive of our existing businesses. That's the backbone of our city and our sales tax success. And so recognizing that and recognizing the opportunity for new businesses and balancing that's very important to us too. So I want to make sure that an expansion of existing businesses is important. But so it's not necessarily a new day for McAllen, but it's a bright day for McAllen, and brighter days are going to be coming down the pike pretty soon. And Mr. Patel, thank you for that hotel. I'm waiting for that bulldozer to start over there, but it's going to be exciting. I think we're going to have new announcements as we go along, not only in retail, rooms, and restaurants, but also with the new medical school and the new university. And so it's a very, very exciting time to be in McAllen, and thank you all for sharing that with us and being here today. Thank you.